Hey everyone, so let's talk about the Aqueon Quiet Flow 3E Eternal Power Filter here. See, I have it right there. I have it in my 5-gallon tank here. This says on the box, recommended for up to 3 gallons. Again, I have it in a 5-gallon tank, and mine seems to be doing a very good job at keeping the tank nice and clean. It does use an extra small XS cartridge, and then we'll see on the back here, it does 25 gallons per hour, and it actually does have an auto start pump. So if your power goes out or you unplug it or whatever, when you plug it back in or the power turns back on, it should just automatically start up again and prime itself, so it'll not just sit there running dry and burn itself out. That is very, very good, especially on a cheap small filter like this. Very nice to see. The filter itself isn't too big, as you see there, at least not in my 5-gallon tank. And like I said, it is keeping the tank nice and clean. As we can see here, the tank looks nice and, well, I don't know if I would go as far as saying beautiful because of other things, but nothing to do with the filter itself. Like these plants I have in here have a bunch of old algae on them from years past. I've had these silk plants for a very long time now. So those are not the most beautiful things anymore. But what the filter does is a very good job at keeping the tank nice and clean though. The water's nice and clear. You can see on there a whole bunch of stuff it has picked up. I've had this filter in here for about a month now, and it is doing an excellent job. And it is super crazy quiet. I'll be quiet for a second here so y'all can listen. You can't even hear it. At least I can't even hear it. My bed is right here, maybe 2 feet away from this tank, and I can't even hear it whatsoever. Even when the water level gets lower, like right now I just filled it up yesterday or day before, it was down to about here-ish or so. Even then it was super quiet, even with the waterfall effect going on. This thing is ridiculously quiet, and like I keep on saying, it does an excellent job at keeping your tank nice and clean and crystal clear. And another thing too, as you can see here with my beta being right next to it, right in front of it, it doesn't even push him around much at all. It only pushes him around a tiny bit, like you saw there, if he's right in front of the filter. If he's anywhere else in the tank, it does not bother him one bit. And he does have decent sized fins. He is a crown tail, so he's not the smallest of finned little dudes. But he is super happy, and he swims all around this tank with no issue whatsoever. All in all, I would highly recommend this filter. It seems to be doing an excellent job. One thing I will say, though, is when I did buy this filter, I did my research on it, people do say these will last maybe half a year or maybe a couple months. Some people have had them for a long time. Other people have had them for a very short time before they die out on them. So you might have to replace it within a year or less. But they are pretty cheap. And like I keep saying, they do a very good job. And they're super quiet. So you guys let me know what you think, though. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.